So I'm going on 27 years since I started training dogs now. All this time, mostly dealing with unwanted behavioral cases, right? It's the most common thing in the pet dog world. The very first trainer that I worked with 27 years ago gave me some of the best advice I've ever received that I still live by today. You see, one of the biggest mistakes that most people make with their dogs, the everyday pet dog owner, is they give way too much freedom too soon, long before the dog is ready for it. And then they have to deal with stopping unwanted behaviors instead of creating the dog you want. The first trainer I worked with, he had the best behaved dogs I had ever seen. And that was the most important thing to me back then. Well, it still is. And I asked him, like, how do you get that? And the first thing he ever told me was he lives by a pretty simple rule that he never ever breaks, and I don't either to this day. He said his dogs sleep in their crate at night, no matter how well trained they are, until they're 1 year old. They sleep in their crate at night until they're 1 year old, no matter how well trained they are. And he doesn't leave them loose in the house until they're 2 years old when no one is home. And I still live by that to this day. Okay, and just that simple thing, by doing that, you avoid creating so many bad behaviors, unwanted behaviors, and you start working towards developing the dog that you want. Again, to this day, by far one of the biggest issues I see with the everyday pet dog owner is giving the dog way too much freedom too soon, expecting them to be able to handle the real world just by you telling them what you want. It doesn't work that way.